Hey, bro, go to your indicators
Way.
and type in day quarterly theory.
Dang, I might have to do it on my. So I do it on Trading View.
All right, yeah, just remind me if you don't need if you're not trying to do it right now, because
Nah, I'm finna do
you
it.
automatically just see that.
I'm finna do it on
It'll
the
just be
Trading
on
View.
your
I'm about to do it right now.
Daily,
Um,
quarterly.
what is it? Daily, quarterly theory? That's what you said.
day quarterly theory. So it's DAYE quarterly theory
Oh yeah, I
DAYE.
see it.
Oh, okay.
by 2 degrees.
By two
Yep.
degrees.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. All right, cool. We clicking on it now.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, dang. So where do I put in the by two
And now
degrees? And
No. That's the name.
oh, that's the
Never mind.
name of it.
That's it
Okay,
right there. You see
okay, I
it?
got it. Okay, yeah, I see it down there. I see it. I see it.
It show up at the bottom, right, Max? It's like the
You can't
yeah,
show
it
breakdown
shit.
shows it
session.
pops up on the bottom as an indicator for you.
You can't show
Now when
shit.
you
Nice.
go to so you mainly like to
I'm
what
finna
time frame you like looking at?
4 hour.
for
I'm about to share my screen real quick. Like this, my main chart right here. Let me know if y'all can see it. My computer's a little slow. Let me see.
I should be able to see it.
I don't see the indicator on your screen. Oh, I can't see it.
Can you see it? It's down. We got. I see the boxes down at the bottom, man. It is on there, but I don't know. Bro's computer's a
Yeah,
little
Oh,
it's
fishy.
you could as long as you can see it. Go to the editor to edit to get inside the little edit thing, the editor.
Okay.
all right. 1 second. All right,
Why
I'm
are we
in.
in there?
Okay, so you get your 4 hour level. So you're looking at so you're gonna be use the daily cycle.
So
So you have
daily
London low,
quarters.
Asia low, and all that.
Daily quarters is the one I want checked off.
Yeah, you want that popped on,
All right, cool.
and then you could do the weekly too. That's a good one.
All right, perfect.
The weekly cycle, and you could turn everything else off
All right, bet. So
unless you want to like see the opens, the highs and lows for your 90-minute cycle too. You could click that, but
I'll do it
the
how
daily
you got
cycle,
it.
weekly cycle is the best.
All right, bet. So I got daily quarters and weekly quarters checked. All right, bet.
Yeah. Now, when you go on the 15-minute time frame, it's fully separated, and you can see the ultimate low and ultimate high of each session, and that's how you know what's London low, high, or Asia high.
Oh wow! Look at that. Look at that.
For the start of each session, too, like you see where London starts, that line that starts London, that actual first candle belongs to the previous session. That's some sauce right there. So it's a part of the previous session. So that means the last candle in Asia that prints on that line is really part of Asia. The last candle that prints on London on the line going to New York is really part of London. And you get it like the last candle of New York that's on that line is really New York, not
Yeah.
PM session.
All right, perfect.
I had trouble with that for a while till I went in that dude's mentorship because that matters when you're looking at S&T divergence because that low could be the lowest point sometimes.
Yeah.
And if you don't know that that's part of the previous quarter, you might count it as a low in the quarter that's happening currently.
Dang. Yeah. And when you're trying to mark out your Asia London session lows, that little discrepancy will have you off.
Yeah.
So just to make sure I got it correct, so it got Asia. So the box at the bottom, it got Asia starting at 6 p.m. going to 12 p.m. and then the next box starts, 12 a.m. to 6 a.m. and then 6 a.m.
Yeah,
to.
each session is about 6 hours. I
All
think,
right,
right?
perfect. Yeah, yeah, okay. That's good. That's what I always thought when like people try to break it down to me. I'm like, sessions just a little bit longer than that. All right, bet. All right, cool. That's perfect. On the 15, that looks very nice. And the first candle belongs to the other session. So you mark out the second candle if it's the low or whatever.
And when you're thinking about AMD wise, it's easier looking at those boxes.
Yeah. I'm gonna mark it out right now. This chart.
And dude, I had a limit set on wine yesterday. That shit danced around it like so many times and just wouldn't tap.
Yeah, for real.
Bro. But the
Man,
discipline's on another level though. Back then I would have chased that. I'd be like, it's close enough.
for real. For real, the
Nah,
discipline's on another
it's
level.
another
Me and bro
level.
ain't take no trades all week,
Yeah,
bro.
no trades
No
all week.
trades all week.
Yeah,
3 green trees.
they're really like
trades
bus
last
stops, bro. If you miss it, you gotta really think about it like that. You know what it takes to get into one already, so they're like bus stops to you at this point.
Yeah,
You
for
just wait
real.
the next one.
That's so
Yeah.
true. It's like you missed your flight, come back
Yeah,
and get it.
literally,
Come back and get
that's
you.
what me and bro always say. It's like, yeah, if it's not my flight, it's gonna be gone.
For real.
It's like literally, like, it's always another flight coming.
Yeah, this indicator makes getting the session highs and lows so much easier. Cause I was just doing it.
Yeah, it's just quicker. It's quicker to locate for your eyes, so you're not like going
Yeah.
back and forth 2 time frames.
Yeah, because when I do it on my execution charts, I'm literally starting from the 6 p.m. candle to the 12 a.m. candle, marking that as Asia, get that high and low, and then I was doing 2 a.m. to 4 a.m., so I kind of missed a whole block. That really kind of makes a difference. You know what I'm saying? Like tracking it to 6, that makes more sense in my head. Tracking it to 6 a.m.
Yeah, because when you actually learn how to fully trade, you kind of want to start minimizing how many indicators you got on there, so you can see price.
Yeah, yeah.
Because all that it's like all the stuff in your chart kind of adds slight what's that?
Yeah, analysis paralysis.
paralysis.
It does.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. So from
Yeah, so that thing at the bottom, it helped me eliminate a lot of things.
so from 6 a.m. to 12 p.m. That's the New York session. That's correct, right? Excuse me, 6 a.m. to 12 p.m. My bad.
Yeah. No,
Is that right?
My bad. I'm on a 90 minute. I'm on a 90 minute cycle. I was almost
Okay,
messed
okay,
up,
okay.
but you're right.
All right, cool.
I'm on the 5 minute time frame. But yes, that's correct. That's the 15-minute daily time frame.
Yeah, all right. Yeah,
On your daily cycle, 15 minute.
yeah. That's exactly what I'm on. 15 minute out the daily cycle.
Mm-hmm.
That's beautiful. I like that. I like that a lot. That makes a big difference.
Like now, if you mark up a 4 hour fair value gap, and then you drop down, it'll just look cleaner to the eye because you're like, oh, that's a 4 hour fair value gap. I'm in London session. We just took Asia low. I'm inside. I saw the change in state of delivery. You can take that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not tripping, bro. Yeah, I hate this damn. I'm tripping, bro, so far. I hate this damn thumbnail. I'm like telling chat make it special for Monday. Niggas Wednesday.
I'm fucking Cinco de Mayo, guys.
No, we got torch last
I
night.
torched with this nigga yesterday.
Damn, fuck.
Like, you see what AMD did, bro? At the earnings today, she got up to 426 or some crazy shit. 430.
AMD went to 430, bro.
AMD went to 430. It's incredible. Nvidia's trading like garbage, bro.
I am tripping, bro. I can't believe I did that.
But it's that special for Monday.
And then I posted on, I didn't even notice. I'm like posting on the gram and shit.
Yeah, you tweeting. All right, 10 minutes to open. It's gonna be a frothy signal, boys. It's like, where's the Nasdaq? Is anything at a key level?
It's just spin the block.
Yeah, spin the block, dude. Because if this ES candle closes like this, it's literally gonna be at no level. Same thing with NQ's in outer space too. Yeah, it's gonna be a sit and wait, bro. Hopefully something happens to pull this shit back.
And it is pulling back a little bit, huh?
I mean, bro,
Not enough.
not enough. Like, I need, man, for real, what we're gonna need to get a trade. You want me to tell you?
Bro, but look at the.
No, I mean, it's overly possible, but
Oh, yeah.
this is
I
gonna
know what
have to
you're
come
saying.
in
Yeah.
like this, right? This is gonna close red. Gonna have to look at the hour, see if it's buyers down here. Take it back up to the spread 4. It's gonna be a spread 4 long off
Oh,
previous
yeah, I
day.
know what they're not doing.
Yeah, bro, that's what it's gonna look like.
Yeah, that's gonna be like a 4.
Like,
Yeah.
that's literally what it'll be. Like, I'll put it on cheap live.
Yeah, I gotta start putting up some cheap live.
Yeah, like, I mean, I can reload.
I mean,
bro.
it is
I shoot my
Wednesday.
shot.
I put the Monday tag on this shit. Man.
Nigga said it is Wednesday. Looking at the Monday
Bro.
tag.
I gotta go.
Ah, man. We here, man. Post it up.
Went to Buffalo this week. Buffalo was nice. I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of
Can you tell these are AI?
not really.
Neither can we. Go to Artlist for the best quality AI. Always up to date. Get the strongest models.
Like, why is it so cold up here? Yeah, nah. As soon as we got off the airport, I wasn't feeling that cold in Buffalo. I was like, bro, why is it cold up here already?
You know, because it's next to Canada, that Lake of Fleck.
Bruh, right next. Listen, I didn't realize that y'all really got like, there go Canada. I was like, bro, Canada right there, Ontario, right there, boom, Canada, right there.
And you don't need no passport or
The
nothing.
man said you don't need no passport. The man said they put it on your license now.
Get the surgery.
And
Nigga.
Yeah, I never
Yeah,
been to
buddy.
Yeah, no, I think that.
Yeah, 'cause you pass like Brooklyn and Harlem.
I ain't even know New York State was so big. Just as far as, you know what I'm saying? That joint, I ain't even think we was still in New York for real.
Yeah, that was big. I mean, that's Canada was right there. Yeah, that was different. I ain't gonna lie. Appreciate the super chat, man. Appreciate the super chat, T Mac. I see you. Yeah, man, that was good. So I like that event. Buffalo was good. Appreciate everybody for bringing me out to Buffalo. Jose was panicking because he didn't think he was gonna get to the airplane on time.
Bro, we had 15 minutes.
I was trying to go to the spot and get
to
some
get some
pizza.
pizza. I said, bro, I gotta check back.
Man, we ain't gonna get the pizza, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
We can't get no pizza, bro. I was like, bro, I'm in Buffalo. I heard it's Buffalo and pizza.
Yeah, yeah.
Buffalo wings.
Yeah. The issue was they didn't want to take you down off of the stage. They were scared to take you off the stage. So they was like, can you tell them? I'm like, bro, I'm all the way back here.
That nigga Trap said he said
It's
trade
like,
your
yo, we
way
got
through.
5 minutes. They was gonna let you just cook.
That
He's good stuff, man.
is good. Yeah, we watching this last night episode right now. Yeah, I'm actually about to put it back on in here. Yeah. Trade your way through. I stream. No, they stream it.
I thought you was gonna end it with the
Yeah, right.
We ain't get. I was like, oh, it's over.
No mid scene, no mid credit.
I was like, oh,
Avengers.
Mike, this is my last tour, y'all. And that's it.
Yeah, and they ran that last song for too long.
I was like, well, that's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Top One Futures. Top One Futures. Top One Futures. Affiliate partner with Top One. I love the.
Now, I will say one thing that did stick out to me that made me laugh when Mike said, when Mike said, when Mike was in the pool, and he was like, Mike, what you doing? He was like, man, I'm trying to get this energy because
broke back over 200.
I got to make sure I get it so God don't give it to Prince.
Prince, yeah.
Absolutely.
And that told me something. Like, greatness needs an adversary. Greatness needs an adversary. Because
Keep you on your
you don't realize how good Prince was because once Mike locked in, he just went to another stratosphere. But bro, Prince was that guy. But he just wasn't Mike. But Mike used Prince to like, I got you. Oh, you in Apollonia? Because Purple Rain was classic.
Mhm.
Okay, bet. I'm gone.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So definitely and somebody said the old I wanted the Jackson 5s and that's what I like the Jackson 5s American Dream. Like in my mind, that's what I thought I was going to see. You know what I'm saying? But again, it's Mike. I'm not mad at it. I'm gonna say that I'm not disappointed. I give it a 7 out of 10. I think the numbers that it did, it deserved it. Because it's Mike. And it's Mike being great even in his death. You know what I'm saying? So my partner told me something that was really good before we get to what we gotta say. We was looking at the movie because we went and saw it at the same time. And we both texted each other. He said, bro, Mike was that guy. I said, he was, dog. And he told me something that was real good. And I said, bro, Mike will still be here. He said, nah, bro. He said, Mike is a once-in-a-lifetime person. God put him here for a limited amount of time to bless the world, and then he take him away from him.
Yep.
And I said, dang, bro, that's so true. And the first thing I thought about was Nip, dog.
Shorts.
You don't get to experience them for long periods of time, bro. You know what I'm saying? You get them for a shorter period of time, God be like, yep, come on home, bro. So anyway, that's what I got to say about it, man. I'm good. Let's get to it, man. Let's go with our mantra. Man. Let's get to it, man. All right? You go, man. I am certified Wall Street trapper. I'm confident in my ability to make great investments. The stock market is a machine that prints money, and I'm more than capable of operating this machine. Not only will I free myself, but my family will eat for a lifetime based on the information I apply today. I'm a money maker and a wealth builder. Today, I break all the chains that anchor me to that poverty mindset. My ancestors will smile now because I've turned our last name into an asset. My family's purchasing power will increase indefinitely. Today I make the declaration that no longer will I be a slave to money. No longer will a generation behind me inherit lack. No longer will I submit to selling my time for money. I am a first-generation millionaire. I am the architect of my family's legacy. I am a certified Wall Street trapper, and Wall Street looks like us now. Let's go, man. Make sure y'all share this out, man. Make sure y'all share this out. Make sure y'all share this out. Share this out, family. Share this out, family. Share this out. Share this out. Share this out. I'm going to Kansas City. Kansas City, here I come.
That's usually they send it out when it's like that.
Kansas City, here I come.
For real.
They got the pretty little babies and I'm gonna get me one. Oh, just look over your shoulder, honey. I'm gonna be standing on the corner. Mike, sing it again, Mike. Sing it again, Mike. That's the American dream one right there. You hear me? Just look over your shoulders, honey. I'll be there. We need to see that. We needed to see that. We needed to. Come on.
That American dream.
That American, it's classic.
Gotta get in the depths of that.
Just look over your shoulders, honey. Oh, I'll be there. Come on, man. Kansas City, here I come. Come on, that American Dream was a one, dog. That's just a forever classic, man. I think we all watched that 50 times, if not more. All right, so let's get to it, man. Let's get on our. Come on, we're gonna chart with Trap right quick, man. We're gonna chart with Trap right quick, y'all. Let me see. Why is this acting like this? Let me do this right quick. All right, man. I hope everybody has been having an amazing day in the market. Amazing couple weeks in the market. What I want to do today is I want to do something a little bit different. Today, I want to do something a little bit different than normal. All right, so I'm gonna use my pen. There we go. All right, let me swipe down for y'all. Today, I'm gonna show y'all a losing trade. I'm gonna do something different today.
You bring the prop firm account, whether it's FTMO, Top Step, URFX, Funded Next, Apex, or FX Utopia. We handle the trades. You get the payout.
Today I'm gonna show y'all a losing trade.
Yeah.
All right, so this is one I lost on today.
Yeah, we watching, bro.
I had to exit it. So I had to exit this trade, y'all. So
We watching, my boy. That's open. Yeah, shit. We pull back a little bit. We got as low as shit went to 327. They got a fill boys. They really be. That's the fair value gap went crazy too. Like look at this shit. Boom, right here. Touched it. Close to it, gone. Yeah, buyers again. Yeah, cause I mean, look at the spread though. It's 22 to 63. Shit don't gotta go down here for niggas to make money. Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, I wanted to get the pull back further, but it doesn't have to do that at all. Yeah, it's still, man. You got anything else going on? Oh no, that was it for the day earlier. As far as news.
Yeah, news. Yeah, that was it.
Go down to Friday for me. Is that shit not fun? Michigan Sediment, non-farm payrolls. Damn, they got UMass coming out in the same day as non-farm payrolls. You boys, they boys fucked up all this data. I ain't gonna lie.
Thundercatted the data.
I love to get a chance to long this market.
Locked out the rally.
Locked out the rally. Nvidia's finally catching a bid, at least Nvidia run today. Israel unaware of Trump nearing Iran deal. Israel was preparing for escalation in the conflict. Man, them boy, of course they was. And then how you gonna just say that? What if we just you just fronted our move if we
Just
actually
fronted the
working
move.
together? Fucking idiots, man. Everybody wants a bad guy. This nigga's playing a Marvel movie. I come from darkness. Alright, cool, we here, man. If we can get to 73
Oh, so we see those in play right there.
put on that
We
shot.
see those in play. We can't even much deny that we see them, right? They are present. They are easy for us to see, easy for us to identify, right? Because what we know is that after every high, at some point it has to create a what? A low. And that low becomes a what? Higher what? Low. And off that low, it creates a what? High. Has to be higher than the previous one, right? Price has to be higher than the previous, right? That becomes a higher high. So we have that all marked out. Now, if we get a little bit more into it, here's what we notice. All right, let's open that up a little bit. Boom, boom. Let's open. I hate when I do that.
Yeah, the hill was lit for that yesterday.
Show y'all the loss that happened for Trap, man. All right, so here we go. So then we have this gap right here. We got to always point out our gaps first and foremost. We point them out. We don't hide from them. We see them. We acknowledge them. So we had a gap down there. But also I want to show you something too. Before this happened, we have two. This was the one that was created from the current gap down. But this was the previous. Do we see the gap? You see the two gaps that's there? So the one at the bottom was the first gap. And then the one at the top was the one created from the gap down. Does everybody understand what's going on right there? All right, everybody understand that, right? Okay, so here's what happens. So first we had the first initial gap down. Boom. So we broke past the yellow line is my 20 SMA. So for me, that's a warning signal. Oh, we broke past the warning signal. Okay, cool. Now the next thing I'm gonna stand on before anything, not even much the gap, but you see that line on top of the gap. And I'm gonna put a little line right here so we can see it. All right, so that white line at 348, that's an essential line for me right there. Why? Because you have what's called an equal low right there, right? You have an equal low right there, meaning two times in two different situations, the price came to that exact line, or maybe $1 or $2 different. They came exactly to that line. So that's an equal low right there. Well, that equal low is actually, there's a gap right underneath. I mean, price gapped up, all right? So those are unfulfilled orders right there. But also you see the line at 348, which was a previous all-time high. All right, so we see that. All right, so here, let's mark this out so we can see it so nobody is confused on where I'm at and what I'm looking at. Let me change the color on it so you can see it. All right, so there's a previous all-time high right there. All right, so you have that previous all-time high right there, right? So because we have that previous all-time high right there, that becomes a key level for us to pay attention to. All right, it becomes a key level for us to pay attention to. All right, now notice underneath that at 344, you have your 50-day moving average. That's essential. Now, if it breaks the 50, we know for sure now it has broken our short-term trend, right? And so in this type of market, we don't want to be fighting for stuff that's breaking the 50, right? If it break the 20, we can kind of be like, all right, that's a yellow flag. We're going to pay attention to it. But once you break the 50, you're like, I'd rather get out of this and then take my money somewhere else, right? We don't want to be emotionally invested, right? We don't want to be emotionally invested in something because we got some money on the line. We want to let the technical analysis tell us based on whatever you're looking for. You say, okay, I can get out of here and go another way. All right? So what happens is, notice this morning, it gaps down. It gaps down inside of a previous gap. So it gaps down in a gap. But it gaps down
Shit
in a
just
gap,
explode.
and then it breaks
The first week.
a previous all-time high. So I mean, it breaks a key level. So it gaps down in the gap. That don't trigger us. We're like, all right, it gapped down in the gap. Now we need to give it time to see what happens. So I'm not about to hurry up and be like, man, I'm about to get out of right now because it gapped down in the gap. Cut the trade off. I'm done.
Yeah, true.
Right? It's like, okay, we're not gonna panic here, but because it gapped down below my 20, that's the first yellow light. Now you gap down in a gap, but you break a previous all-time high, which is a key level. That's 2 red flags.
There's one mistake that kills more traders than bad analysis or psychology, and it's not what you think. I've developed a proven system that helps struggling traders finally break through with profit.
Hey man, say man.
Hey, man.
Right? It's 2 red flags. Now remember this. The reason why initially it wasn't red flag because you see the wick at the top, which means it gapped down and then it went up. So the top of the wick tells us, and remember, red candles start where? At the top. So that tells us it gapped down and then opening bell somewhere, it did what? Buyers tried to step in and go up. So that means, here's what they did. They got in that gap, got those orders, and then said, okay, we're going to go to the top side. So initially, it looked like it was called a gap fill reversal. It looked like, okay, it gapped down, it got in the gap, took those orders, and then pushed to the top. Is my screen still on? Is my screen still on? I think no. Yes, it is.
At least we got trapped.
So I'm still on?
Come on, boys.
Okay, cool. Okay, so I want to walk y'all through this. So initially, and this is why we read it. We read it this exact same way. It gaps down in the gap. It initially opens, bell opens, buyers step in. Buyers run it all the way up to about 364. So it opens at 350. Buyers run it all the way up to 364. That's a $14 move. So initially, like, okay, we gap down. Watch this. We sat on top of previous all-time high, which is a key level. We go up $14. I'm not mad at it. Right? I'm willing to see this trade through. I'm not panicking. I'm poised. Right? I'm poised. Like, okay. But then about 12 o'clock, sellers did what's called absorbed all of that buying pressure. They pushed it down. Well, how do we know? Well, if we look at the bottom, well, look at that. If we look at the bottom, we now see that we have above average volume. And it's selling pressure. That blue line at the bottom tells us the average. The blue line at the bottom tells us the average. So we have back-to-back days of selling pressure. That's high. That means there's a lot of supply in there right now. So now, once it pushes it back down, it breaks key level, and then it sits on my 50. At that point, well, it breaks the 50 initially, because notice it came, filled it up. It breaks the 50 and goes deeper into the gap. At that point, I was willing to say, I'm going to cut the trade off. Because at this point, hey, yo, Doe, let me out. So the trade went against me about 37%. I still able to keep maybe, what that is, 62%, something like that, 62% of my bread. It happened, cool. I still keep 62% of my bread. Moved that out. I was okay. We got into a couple more plays. So I just wanted you all to know that even when you see, yep, I'm making bread, I'm doing this, I'm also willing to walk you all through a loss. And why did I get out of the play? And I think that's also going to be essential if you go back and look at it. Here. Now I won't bring you else. I won't bring you to something else right here, which is going to be essential. So watch what I'm about to do here. I'm going to come here.
Take a 10 right now. And it's the second night of that shit. Yeah, it's all my fault.
We're going to measure it. Because here was another reason what I told my Patreon people. Now, if you look at it, notice on my fib, it has now broken it had initially broke the 0.5 and it got all the way into my 618. Now, that is
5 o'clock is
essentially
5 o'clock.
the sweet spot for a retracement,
Then that's
right?
got a
But
little bit
because
of
I
that
broke a
last
key level,
day.
I was willing to say, I'm willing to get out of here right here.
Like,
Right?
I know what he
Because I
doing.
broke a key level, I was willing to get out of there.
On a video room or something, cause
And if you notice it, it sat right on that 0.5. At the close, it closed right on top of that fib,
every night.
but it got all the way down to the 618. Now, some people can, if it rallies tomorrow, you can say, hey, it shook me out.
Got that Bill Cosby.
But I'm okay with that because I stuck to my rules,
Like,
right? 30%
Bill Cosby and
or more, I'm willing to get out of the play. It got all the way to 38. By the time I looked, I was watching it, and then it moved so fast, it was at 38%. Hey, let me get out. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm willing to get out of that. So,
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation platform. Describe what you want and watch it take shape. You can plan, customize, and expand in any direction. From tools built for one to platforms ready for many. From passion projects to enterprise-grade systems. Everything is built in and ready to launch. It's a new world of creation, where you can go as far as your imagination takes you. Can you imagine it? Let's make your dream a reality right now.
New York Post said that 3 hours ago.
I wanted to
Probably
walk y'all
gone.
through that. I hope that helped.
He did it.
I hope
did
that
it.
helps
They all did
somebody.
I told you, May is a big
See some rules, set some rules up, and be able to maneuver a certain way. So we look at what are the things that went against me. Well, it's the Fibonacci. It's breaking my 20-day. It initially broke my 50-day. And the selling volume was high. And it went in a gap and reversed. So for me, that was enough things that made me say, I'm cool with exiting this trade. I'll take the loss on it. There's no need to hang around for no unnecessary reason because of my pride or because of my ego. Now, I did tell my people in the Patreon, like, look, we've been killing it, y'all. If you want to sit in there, I'm not telling you not to because the play not over till October. But I personally am willing to exit this play, not let my money be tied up because what's going to happen is I can have my money tied up in here and miss another move. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how I felt about it. So there's always different ways to look at it, but for me, based on me being in it and we was up on the play, I never want to take a green play and turn it red if I can not do that. Now, if it's somebody looking to enter a play, you may have a different perspective from me because you're trying to enter it. For me, already being in the play, having a green play, and we wasn't up a lot green, going from being up like maybe like $1,000 to then losing $16,000 on it. You're like, yo, let me get up out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? So, yep. So I just stick to my rules, man. Just stick to my rules. So I hope that helped somebody out just now. I hope y'all saw it. I hope it helped. I hope you go back through it and can benefit from it. That's my goal in playing this game, is walking y'all through some winners and some losers. Way more winners than losers, but, letting y'all see from it. So let's go, man. Put me in the chat if that helped you out. Let me know if that helped you out in the chat. If it didn't, I tried. If it didn't, I tried. Somebody say, man, Trap going crazy with the, hey, listen to me, y'all. Rob be telling me it all the time. Rob be like, Saber, I ain't gonna lie, dog. Ew, goddamn, that is, bro. But, I keep telling y'all, man, practice makes progress. Not perfect. Practice makes progress. And if you treat the game like it could change your life, it will change your life. You know what I'm saying? But if you treat the game like it's a hobby, then you're going to get hobbyist results. Right? You're going to get hobbyist results. I want to make one shout out today, y'all. George ain't making no money, y'all. I want to put George on full blast. You hear me? I'm gonna put George on full blast. George not making no money. Can we put the camera on George right quick? Can we put the camera on George? Can we get George a highlight? That George ain't making no money. Can we put the camera on George one time? Just one time. Give him a highlight. I just want to show y'all. I just want to show y'all what it looked like. I just want to show y'all what it looked
like that, though, bro.
Huh?
The camera on.
I just want to put the highlight on George when this is what it looked like when you keep hesitating.
What it look like?
You feel me?
That's
And when you got the money. So let me tell y'all. Let me tell y'all what George does. George comes to me. He was like, "Say, bro." Now George is in the Patreon. Right? He's in the Patreon. And George comes to me and be like, "Say, bro, man, what you think about?" I be like, "I'm in that." Man, look at MU. I'm in that. Get in it, George. Man, look at SNDK. Get in it, George. Man, look at it. Get in it, George. Right? That's what he says. But then he don't get in it. And so every 5 minutes, he gonna come to me, sending me pictures, 1 o'clock in the morning. Man, look at SNDK up $100 or something. I say, George, stop sending it to me if you ain't gonna put the money in. I said, how much it was? Man, it was 15,000. I said, well, why you ain't get in it? Man.
Trying to break him through.
That's his response. So now I gotta walk past him all day with that look on his face. You hear me? Look. Now let me tell you the crazy part. He get in the play, that lose. I'm like, cuz, like, you gotta risk it. I'm like, if you trust me this far, like, navigate the play. He's like, man. All right, so now he walking around with 3 plays he was supposed to be in, and he ain't getting none of them, and all of them going crazy.
Wait, I'm sorry. Somebody said it looked like DMX. Somebody said he kind of fine. Hold on.
I got the same blood now. We got the same blood now. Come on now. We got the same blood now. Come on now. I ain't never said he was no. You know, we got the same blood now.
Hey, we gonna be trapping the
but
singles mission.
I gotta work on George. I gotta work on his psychology.
Nah, yeah, that's why he calling him out, though, because you gotta work on the psychology. It's like, bro, you
this
got
gonna teach him something. I'm gonna tell you one thing missing. So he missing the MU play. He missing SNDK. And what else you miss? One more you miss. AMD.
Oh my gosh, George.
Now, mind you, I gotta say this to you.
I know that hurt.
He was gonna get in the Valero play way in January. I say, cuz, get in it. He didn't get in it. Play went from, he got out early. Play with the 215. I'm like, what you doing? So I gotta.
He said made a couple hundred and got out.
Yeah, so I gotta work on it with his trade psychology, man. So just wanted to shout out George, man. Anyway, let's get to it, man. But you know it's still love. He gonna get it. He gonna get to it.
Like, yeah, bro. It's like we talking about.
All right, let's go, man. Let's get to our.
Yeah, bro. Like we, after you wait 5 days for us, whether
let's
over
get
60,
to it.
Everybody who wants to get at George, you can catch him in the Patreon.
Like,
join the
how much
Patreon
was
right
George?
now.
Ooh, MU up $34, cuz.
Wow, you over here asking guy from
MU up $34 after the bet.
All the time you just want the 15,000 you got.
Hey, no, I ain't in that though. I ain't in AMD. It's gonna be it'll be hard for me to trade AMD because I don't like their fundamentals, man. All right, let's get into it, man. Recession portfolio. Here we go. So we got an Apple play later in the day. Got in the Apple play later in the day. I like it. It broke 281. If you look on your trade view. Oh, hold on. Before we get started, man, we got VCR Rob in the building, y'all.
Oh, you waking up? 203.
Yeah.
Finally.
Let's show VCR Rob some love, y'all. Let's show VCR Rob some love, man. Let's show VCR.
Lord, wake the hell up,
Let's show VCR Rob some love, man. My brother, man. My guy, man.
Let's go.
My guy, VCR Rob, man. You know, he going through something serious in the family. I took him to lunch the other day, man. He had a good day. Sunday, took him to lunch.
Did he dance? You know
one thing Rob gonna do is wear some shorts with his knees on.
Girl, we gotta buy more yesterday.
The hoochie daddies?
One thing Rob gonna do
is super light. I know
one thing Rob gonna do is wear the shorts with his knees out. You hear me? Outside. With the tight shirt on. You hear me? One thing he gonna do, he gonna let them know I'm in that gym and my legs match. Stop playing. One thing my dog VCR Rob gonna do, Rob come to the spot, we at a rooftop, you hear me? Rob come to the spot with the with the shorts. I say the thighs? Not the thighs.
Bet you the fit was matching the kick.
He matching for sure. Yeah. He fresh.
Coordinate.
Don't get me wrong, he fresh.
He definitely be fresh.
But he letting us know I work out and everything match. Yeah. And the head freshly shaved.
I got a couple coins.
The head freshly shaved, and he ain't hiding a wedding ring. My dog got.
There it is.
Don't play with me. I'm just chilling with my dog. I'm taking. Siege taking.
Yeah.
Siege taking.
Siege taking. Don't rub up on my thighs.
Siege taking. I respect it. My dog got the knees out, top of the thigh out. You hear me? Look, I do quads. Look at the cut. Stop playing. Stop playing.
Lunches.
I said, Rob, what you got going on, dog? And he be so happy, man. I needed this, dog. So it was good. I gotta give him the church for me, though, man. Anyway, shout out to my guy VCR Rob. We've been sending prayers to you, dog. We've been sending our prayers out for you and the fam. And we glad you back, bro. And I told him take his time, bro. You know, we got it. So want to do that to Rob. All right, let's get into it. So we got Apple. We got into that play later in the day. If you go look at it, it broke 281. I actually like that. Let's give some numbers out right quick so they can see what we up, Jose, so we can go about our business on here. And so make sure y'all send this out. Make sure y'all send this out because it's all love. All right, so let's get it. Today we did $223,000 today. We've been on the road, bro. We've been on the road, bro.
Oh, you got the 300. I got 300. So yeah.
Okay.
I got a couple. Earnings is on the 20th. It's like it's the same type of play as Amy.
So the Apple play is down 0.04%. We in another play, AEH Aura, it's down 2%. So again, we did loss on it. We took a loss on that AEIS play. AMAT plays up 54%. Amazon plays up 58%.
It's top right here.
AVGO is up 36%. Somebody in the group said that they think my MU call was my best strike, but they sleeping on this BE play. The BE play is up 223%, and we took profit on it 3 times.
So now we switch. Now we go.
So we got the CLS play in. We put that in last week, like Friday.
And you see how it's stacked. It's 2
we got the COHR play. We actually.
Max says he like with a low. If you want for a low, you want the gap to be above it.
I don't see it.
I mean, you want the gap to be below it. I mean, you playing a high.
Damn, I don't see it.
The gap to be above it.
I don't see it on my screen.
So it's
Steve
like,
must have cut the thing
like that. And you pretty much.
So we got a COHR play in. We up 83% on that one. I still have it. So my people be like, where the COHR play at? I got it. I don't know. But we be clipping it. Maybe it overlapped. I don't know. We got the COHR play. We are up 83%. We've actually taken profits on that.
But it's like a text.
I will say it did have earnings today. Right now it's down 1% after earnings, so we are right on that. So we good on that.
I mean, the weather gonna be horrible.
Let's go a little further. All right, we got the GEV. We got the 2 GEV plays. One GEV play up is 3%, and another one up is 93%. So we got that. Let's go a little further. All right, we got Google and Google. One Google play is up 147%, and another one we put in today is up 1%. We got IGV. I may get out of the IGV because software just getting beat up. But we up 28% on that. We do got the MU call that is up 269%. 269%. I've taken profits on that twice. We got the Nvidia play.
Let's go to Nvidia.
I'm about to get rid of Nvidia. Nvidia, I ain't gonna get rid of it. It's down 7%. We got the QQQ play is up 149%. We got the SNDK play is up 143%. We got the STX play that we put in last week. That's up 126%. We have the TSM play that's down 5%. Have the WDC play that is up 117%. And then we have Walmart that is down 3%. It actually went positive last week and then it came back down. So there we go. There is one memory stock that I was. So I'll be honest with y'all. I had 5 plays this morning that I wanted to get in, and I'll let y'all know what they are. I still made. So there's 5 plays I wanted to get in this morning, but I didn't. I always got to be selective. So one was TER. Put it on your list. TER, and I'll break it down. I haven't went live on my Patreon in a minute, so I might go live in the morning on Patreon. TER, my dog Nate gonna like this one, and I didn't get in it, and I'm gonna tell you, Nate, I had to play.
Yo, Max, you looking at the same area for your launch, 311? You looking at 320s. Got some gaps up there.
I'm kind of looking for shorts to come in.
Oh yeah. Tell me about it.
Just due to the true opens and what I know we already put in the low for the week, and we're looking for the high for Thursday, Friday. But since I didn't get tapped into that play yesterday, that was A+.
Yeah.
And the way how price is stalling now, and we still have some gaps to fill, so I'm like, the true open zone match. I didn't get the A+ set up yesterday.
I feel you.
If we go higher, I'll take it above Asia for the retest.
Okay. All right, cool. All right, yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Retest of Asia on the 320s. Yeah, I got a stack of 1 hour fair value gaps from price running between 304 and 322. So I'm gonna trust those gaps as my key level today, and because they're sitting on top of a previous day high as well. So
Hour showing bullish, 4 hour continuation.
yeah, hour looking bullish. Bullish. The low of the last 2 hours was this 327.
I'm currently waiting on a divergence on the 90-minute cycle between the 3 assets. Looks like YM's gonna do it. But when it does it, I'm gonna see a change in standard delivery.
Yeah.
Just went for a closure above the highest close of the 90-minute cycle, the previous 90-minute cycle.
sounds good. Just watching me here. NQ is fun. NQ gonna go back and get us. 28-3, 30.
How's this hour? 4 hour looking NQ? What's this SL?
Ooh, there she is. NQ close red. Yeah. I haven't correlated. It's a 50. 50 boy. Yeah. We gave green signals. NQ didn't, but NQ is like, I mean, if it wasn't so damn high, I said it would just be pulling back. But it's high as dog shit.
Shit is high.
Yeah, it's very high. Yeah, but the hour did close green too, though.
Okay, man. So
Yeah, so okay, internal showing that.
See a possible seal.
Yeah, and it was a doji, and other products are green. Two out of 3 products are green, and green is the motion. So, alright.
Yeah.
Down with that.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens once it gets to the SO for 27. We can do that then.
It's over. Yeah, you can let her out. I just needed your pen.
Oh, you need mine.
Yeah. You can leave it cracked. She might have to use the bathroom.
Yeah, if I can get it at 27, stop and be under. Previous day still. I'll probably just take it live.
Alright, that's cool with me.
Yeah,
It's
they
be
clear
a big
on
day.
side.
Yeah.
So we probably gonna put some more money in the
That's dope. Nah, it's just not the time. It's fine. I mean, the weather. I'm gonna let the weather dick. Like I don't know. I don't even.
Yeah, you ain't even.
Once it's like, it's not up to me, bro. For real, this shit is 50% for. It's like, what we gonna do? Go against everything we've created? It's like, nah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't even that.
No.
Yeah. What you talking about? Is the like fucking 10th continuation candle?
This is gonna be insane.
Yeah, literally the 10th continuation candle.
Ain't you the same, but it's the first seal.
Yeah, no.
Well, but even the internals on that don't make sense because we just started waking up. AMD is at what in the sky? It's like that don't. The internals on that don't make sense. That's not so. Yeah, because usually the NQ it'll do that. The candle will be more half body though. You feel me? And it'll look like it's actually CLM in the whole time it's just fading back. The niggas didn't even let it fucking. It's not a trick bag. If everything else is green and then the fucking and then it's a doji and then the hour is green. It's like, yeah, it's like it's telling you, there you go. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, we finna pop tops. Alright, cool. I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. I'm happy. It's a good day. I'm happy with it. Happy with it. Happy with it. Got a traction. Oh yeah. It's so better.
Engineered liquidity.
Good level hit back. Man, Traveler lost the video on the UFO murders. You heard about that? Nah, a bunch of scientists dying just like Clinton days, niggas disappearing. Oh my gosh. Unalive and disappearing, man. It's popping still. Yeah, it's like 205. Nowhere. Oh, it is. Gas me up. This shit ran for the rest of the next 3 months. Really, bro. Just like, bro. That's why even AMD is showing what it showed us. It's like now, it's like, bro, yeah, when Nvidia get to 300, 350, don't be surprised. Don't be surprised, don't be surprised, man. That's what you really gotta do. You said that. Yeah, because it's leading and lagging indicators in specific pockets of the market. You know what I mean? Yeah. If you can put them together and you understand them, it's like simple. Bro, well, AMD's leading, Nvidia is lagging. Nvidia is usually the leader, so you know what's gonna happen. So what do you think? And the good earnings kind of confirmed the move. I mean, at 307,000, bro, literally it should get to 350, and plus they're making a play. It's like what do you think they're gonna do with all the money? That's crazy. What do you think they're gonna do with all the money that they just made on AMD? Yeah, they're gonna go sit it, take it, you know what I'm saying? Take the capital gains loss on it. It's like, nah, bro, all that money's gonna go right back into Nvidia. This shit over to shit. Yeah, it's squeezing. Trying to reach 206 on the boys. There's a rally somewhere. That shit been lagging too, boy. You know that, especially how the market move. You know it gotta be juicy. Gotta have this time. Definitely does. This shit is boy. Lockout rally is most likely continuing.
Play struck at 2:14 at 12 o'clock and did not get in it. DEL, Dell. At 12:15, and you can go look at it. It was at 2:15. It had a long doji on it. It was right on on like a level I wanted to get at. It was a pullback at 12:15. I said, "Oh, I'm gonna strike this joker right here." And I didn't strike it because I saw Google. I got into Google Play. I said, I don't want to be greedy because we're in a lot of plays already. But Dell was the play I had done. Sucker went to 221, up $4 after hour. I said, you, damn. Yep, DELL. That was the one I was going to look at. I've been wanting to put this in the group since last Friday. I'm pissed off at myself for this one. DRAM. I actually told my group I was going to get in this play last Friday. The stock was $40. It's $48 now. It's up $2 after hours. So I know Patreon should fight me for that. So those was definitely on my list. I looked at AMD, but y'all know it take hell and high water for me to trade AMD because it's just fundamentally not what.
Hey traders, we've got a rule change at Top One Futures. Now the good news is it is a rule change in favor of the trader.
I like to see. And the other one on my list today, again, if you go check it out, at 10:30, I wanted to get in this play. I wanted to get in Intel. It was at 108 at 10:30. So those are the 5 plays I actually had on my list today. And Google. So those are on my list today. And I only got in Google, but I definitely had TER, Dell, Drama, and Intel on my list today. So, and they all had early pullbacks this morning. I also told the team, watch ASML, because they definitely doing something Davion say, Trap, we move without you on the drum. I ain't mad at it. I like when my people go hunt. You hear me? So
Ask me.
anyway, that's what we got, man. So you want to come join the Patreon, man? We are getting to it. I have a saying that I tell my people all the time. When you trade your worst, you trade your smallest. When you see your trade start to improve, and when you see your setup start to work, you trade your biggest. Don't miss big market moves because you have fear on, oh, it's going to pull back. You don't know when the market going to pull back. That's why you put rules in play. You know what I'm saying? But you don't, and this is something I've been putting in the group lately. When I've been putting the new plays in, I'm like, yo, if you already anywhere between 3 to 5 plays, greed is now kicking in. Right? Greed is kicking in. If you're in 3 to 5 players already, greed is kicking in, and you need to scale yourself back. You got to be willing to tell yourself that. And so that's what I want to say. So before we go a little further, let's highlight some people from the Patreon right quick. Man, we had somebody say, bruh, AEIS and Palantir are keeping me from my first 100K day. I'm so close to having one, I can taste it. This is my next goal. Imagine somebody saying, yo, I want you to understand something. I really want you to lock this in your brain. Imagine saying, yo, I'm so close to 100K day. And we talking about everyday people here. We talking about people that look like me, people that look like you. Right? Nate say I'm in 13 plays. Nate, you have that wherewithal, so I ain't tripping. Also, somebody today said, Trap, this is my 100K play. They had one contract. Look at this. One contract of SNDK. They up 900%. Let that sit in. They up 900%. So they probably was in the first SNDK play we got in. They just never let it go. They up 900%, $100,000. All right, so one of the queens put that. I got Tarsha. She put this in. She said between my Webull account and my daughter's account, I'm almost at 100K for the year. She had a $32,000 day yesterday, I think, if I'm not mistaken. There go right there. She's not. Look at this. Now, Tarsha, we gotta help you get them stocks up, cause she had $32,000 in options and $9 in stocks. We gotta get that out. Queen, like, I'm options strapped. I'm gonna get to the buying hole later. So I just want you to understand that this what we doing. Right? Now, we go through seasons, but I can tell you this. Like, if you've been in the Patreon for some time, you know this ain't new. You know what I'm saying? This ain't new. And these ain't no people these are people that go to work, got jobs, or maybe they're an entrepreneur, but they getting money out the market. They print their freedom out the market. They are no different than you. So imagine spending $49 a month, $79 a month, or $99 a month, and then making $100,000. Imagine spending $49 a month, $99 a month, or $79 a month, and having a short-term gain of $62,000 and almost being at $100,000 a year. Imagine spending $49 a month, $99 a month, or $79 a month, and saying, bro, I'm about to have my first $100,000 day. It's not $49 a month worth that to you. It's not $79 a month worth that to you. It's not $99 a month worth that to you. And so you got to ask yourself that question. If you asking yourself about price, I always say this, price is only an issue when value does not exist. Clearly, we see the value is there, and I'll be wrong with you. How long have they been in the Patreon? I don't know everybody think. I ain't gonna lie to you. But that's what we do, man. So we help people celebrate their wins. We help people build systems. And notice how you have somebody say, hey, Trap, man, we even got in that play without you. That's kind of what I want. I don't want you in the Patreon because you just get my plays or because we doing something. I want you in the Patreon because, one, you can see what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and what our breakdowns, and then based on the community, you start executing for your damn self. That's what we want. So any predictions on SMCI tomorrow? Nope. Ever since they got hacked up all them times with stealing information and stealing, I just stayed away from that company, man. So I'm good. So come join the Patreon, man. Go ahead, roll that beautiful bean footage, Jose.
Showing the Wall Street Trapper. Patreon.
Hurt in a motorcycle crash? Don't get wrecked by a settlement, too. Let us fight for you.
What if I told you that there's a way for you to start earning payouts with prop firms without losing challenges, without paying companies, and without wasting your time and your money? Welcome to Nexus Trading Solutions, where we offer something game-changing. Our pay after program is pretty self-explanatory. You get the prop firm account, we take care of the trading, and you don't pay us anything until you get paid. That's right. No upfront fees to us whatsoever. You only pay us a small percentage of the profits that we help you make after receiving your payout. With over 100 five-star reviews, a decade of experience in trading, and millions of dollars generated for our clients, we have the solutions that fit all your prop firm needs. Whether you want to go with the pay after payout program with instant funding accounts, or you'd like to get your FTMO, Top Step, or Funded Next accounts passed and managed, we can help you get to the next level. Ask Matt. He started with us without paying a single penny and received a $12,860 payout within 2 weeks. Or Bilal, who went from failing 12 prop firm accounts to getting a $15,000 payout in 18 days. Or even Michael, who despite having an account in drawdown was able to get his account recovered, passed, and he just got his first payout yesterday. So stop wasting your time on failed challenges and empty promises. Spots are limited to preserve quality. Message us now to get started.
You know what's crazy about that? How you in the bull with me?
Because I gotta make sure that they see you and that it's on their TV so they can scan the QR code. Yeah. Actually, I need to add more QR codes on the bottom right now.
That's what you need to add a QR code on there. Nah, you crazy. So, anyway, definitely, man, come join the Patreon, man. Come lock in with us, man. And if you get in the top tier, that's $99 or $79, you actually get 7 days free. So, anyway, let's move a little forward, man. Whether, so we didn't get the Freedom Fund? We should have a Freedom Fund, though. That's the buy and hold. I sent it to him. All right, so I'll just tell y'all the Freedom Fund. That's on me if Steve ain't get it. So, Ashan, the Freedom Fund is up 26% year to date, Ashan.
Take this short here.
We have 172,000 in gains. Costco is up 5%. EME is up 32%. Fix is up 91%. ITA is down 7%. MU is up.
Thank you, sure. Thank you, Skin. About to pull up your screen, Max.
NVIDIA is down 1%. PWR is up 27%. STX is up 49%. TPL is down 11%. And Walmart is up 11.16%. And we are sitting on $50,473. So we are currently, and today we made $25,000. We added 3% to the buy and hold in gains. So there we go. So it's on me. That's a fact. One thing Trap gonna do is make sure that buy and hold is represented, because that's why I started. I'm never gonna leave that. I pride myself in saying we can beat the god doggone market. You know what I'm saying? And it not be a fluke. So definitely, and I gotta tell Sean that. So yeah. So there we go. Anyway, here we go. Let's get to it, man. Word on the street. Thank y'all for staying so long, and let's get into our market. Word on the street. Okay, so the S&P had its second best month ever. We talking ever.
How long does it take to use AI that actually delivers results? 10 seconds. No heavy onboarding, no unnecessary complexity, no endless back and forth. And you stay in full control. With Genie ABX, setup takes under 10 seconds. You define the outcome, ABX structures it, executes it, and prepares everything for your delivery. One click, executed. Try for free on genieabx.com.
When it comes to my appearance, I believe in being transparent. I'm sharing with you my favorite aesthetic treatments that I incorporate as part of my routine. For the last 5 years, I have been seeing a doctor to get treated with Botox Cosmetic to temporarily improve the look of my moderate to severe frown lines, crow's feet, and forehead lines. Let me tell you, I've been so pleased with how natural looking the results are. Come along as I visit Dr. Melissa Levine for a Botox Cosmetic and Juvederm collection of fillers consultation. Here I am right before receiving treatment. You can see my moderate to severe forehead lines, frown lines, and crow's feet. Before being an influencer, I was a beauty editor who reported on everything, including medical aesthetic treatments. Part of the job was receiving treatments myself, and that's when I was first introduced to Botox Cosmetic. I also learned a lot about dermal fillers, like the Juvederm collection of fillers. Dermal fillers are used to add volume in different areas of the face. I'd been apprehensive about fillers in the past because I didn't want to look overdone. But now I've realized that you can achieve subtle results. You can schedule a consultation for Botox Cosmetic and the Juvederm collection of fillers in the same appointment, but I prefer to spread them a week apart. First, I was treated with Botox Cosmetic. You'll start with a consultation talking about areas you want to treat. For me, the area that bothered me the most was my 11s, also known as frown lines. During our consultation, I also asked Dr. Levine if I was a candidate.
Right? The second best month ever that S&P added, man, that is crazy. It added 10.4% in April of last month. I did 1.1 million, y'all, in April. I did 1.1 million in April. If I never had did $1 million in a day trade, that would have been my best month ever. But because I did $1 million in a day on a trade, then that whole month was just phenomenal because we was print money. But think about that. And I think I put up a post a while back that said, like, if you miss, like, so throughout the market in a year, there's about 10 to 15 days in the market out of a 200-day time span. Like, and if you miss those days, you miss the market. Like, if you miss one or two of the days, you drop, like, your percentages drop. That's why I really don't like swing trading. I mean, that's why I really like swing trading instead of day trading. Because swing trades allow me to build up the momentum. Again, nothing wrong with day trading. Day traders are some gangsters. Swing trading allows you to build and compound. I don't got to be as active. I can just compound them days. Like, the month of April, we was active all April. But we was just in plays. It's just waking up 1%, 2%, 3%, $50, $60. We just count. I don't gotta guess it. I'm already in it. I ain't trying to chase it. I get up. Like today, we gonna get up in the morning. MU up $47. We already in the play. We ain't gotta go nowhere. We good. Now we can add another leg to it, but we in it. So that's why I really love. That's why I love that. So again, let's go a little further. All right. So this one is really good. I want you to see this, right? 23 of the past, because we like giving y'all data. Like, I love the fact that we give data. Data. Somebody said, yes, I'm done until October. I missed SNDK, so it's over with. Shoot, that's a long time to sit on the side. From April, May to October? Damn. Anyway, so let's look at this. 23 of the last 25 year times that S&P was up 5% or more going into May saw the rest of the year higher. Right? This is another clue that this bull market likely has a few more tricks up its sleeve in 2026. Let's just look at the times. From 1972, 1975, 1976, 1979, 1983, 1985, 1986, 1987, 1988, 1989, 1991, 1995, 1996, 1997, 1998, 1999, 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013, 2017, 2019, 2021, 2023, 2024, and 2026. And all those times, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times that May gave a negative return. The average return in those is 0.5, 0.6. So this is why people saying they're skeptical of May, right? Because you get less than 1% return. Now, what it is saying, the S&P return between April and October, right? Based on the same 5 year, you only had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years out of all those years that was negative. But the average return between April and October with the selling May intact, you got a average of 3.9% return. So it's 80% of the time it got higher, right? The rest of the year with an April like this meant on average you got another 8% to end the year. Think about that. So what that's saying is you may see a rocky May.
What is an annuity? An annuity is a financial product typically designed to provide a reliable stream of income.
Right? Because you had an explosive April. You may see a rocky May, but then June, July, August, September to October, you probably have a better part of the year. But you got to watch out for September. Watch out for September. So it's saying like based on the rest of the year, we probably can get another 8%. That's just if, again, everything goes as planned. Remember, this is a midterm election year. You're going to have some rockiness toward the end of the year once it get. But I remember we put out a post. I remember we put out some data that said, like, going into the midterm election, you get a good rally, and then it slows down, and then you end the year strong. So, again, I don't think we can get another April that we just had. I think we'll get a slower May. I think we'll get a nice June, but July and August, I'm going to be careful. July and August, I'm going to be careful. Because going into September, I kind of try to prep myself for September, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But not taking everything off the table, but definitely taking some off the table. So I kind of just try to watch that. And then I try to be right in position coming out of September, late October, that November, December, I kind of try to be right in position. So, Trap, can we pay $49 up front for the entire year? Yeah, you can pay for the year and the Patreon if you get the $49 joint. I do think we need to watch out for something because the 10-year yield is right now at 4.4. Once we start hitting that 4.5 area, things start getting a little shaky, so be mindful of that. But also, don't get rocked to sleep because the VIX is down to like 16 right now. So don't just, I keep telling my people in the Patreon, hey, don't let greedy pigs get slaughtered. You know what I'm saying? Greedy pig get slaughtered. And I'm going to tell you something. It comes down way more brutal than it go up. It's brutal when it come down. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I keep saying, take a little profit, take a little profit, take a little profit, take a little profit, take a little profit. I think right now we probably sit on $500,000 in cash. You know what I'm saying? Take a little profit, take a little profit. Going into the weekend, take a little profit. You don't got to exit the position fully. But, take a little profit. You won't be sick because you know the pullback coming. You know it's coming. You know a 1 or 2% are gonna come, right? You know a 3%er is stalking. So that's where you load up the boat. You know what I'm saying? So just, you know what I'm saying? Just be careful. All right, let's go a little further, man. All right. So Goldman Sachs, and y'all know stuff real because I ain't in a Goldman Sachs play. You know it's true, and Trap ain't in a Goldman Sachs play. So Goldman Sachs put out something. Every month they put this out. So this is their conviction list. And so Goldman Sachs put out a list of stocks that they feel are convicted. They feel like, hey, this is it. This is where it's at. So let's look at the list. Dick's Sporting Goods, Contour Brands, McDonald's, Wynn's Resorts, Citizens Financial Group, Interactive Brokers. I like Interactive Brokers on the list. United Health Group has been rallying. Air Products, don't sleep on APD. I told y'all about that a while back. Carlyle Group, not mad at that. ConocoPhillips, not mad at that. Duke Energy, not mad at that. Broadcom, Celestia, CLS, we in that play. ServiceNow, I'm kind of skeptical about. They took off Abbott and they took off Keys Technology. They removed them. So the ones that they added were Interactive Brokers and United Health Group. And United Health Group has been rallying. So watch out for that. So definitely want to bring that to y'all just now. So watch out for Goldman. This is their list for 2026. This is the list for 2026. Now think about it. Market cap, current price, and they give you a target price. So they're saying like Broadcom, they're giving Broadcom a 480. It's a 20% upside. It's saying ServiceNow has an 85% upside, bro, but I don't know if I can make that move into ServiceNow because of what they're going through with Claude just striking them. I don't know if I can make that move, and I think there's better plays for me to be on than trying to get ServiceNow at the bottom. I don't know about that. Now, I do like the CLS play. They give it a 410 to 475. We in that play, so I like to see that with a 6% upside. Broadcom from 417 to 480 with a 15% upside. I like that. ConocoPhillips with a 14% upside. Definitely love that. Air Products and Chemicals, that's one you should be looking at because they deal with helium, and helium is necessary and essential for AI. That's a whole nother YouTube that I'm supposed to be creating, looking at helium. So go look at that. APD is a good one to watch.
Top One Futures. Top One Futures. Top One Futures. Affiliate partner with Top One. I love the people behind the brand.
They feel like family to me now. I came into this firm not knowing anyone. Here at Top One Futures, we've got nothing but love.
Top One cares about their affiliate.
I'm not a fan of McDonald's, not fan of Wynn Resorts, not fan of too many other things. I do like Interactive Brokers from 80 to 98 with that upside of 23%. I like that. Really strong company. So, yeah, I like that. I like that.
Why you like Wynn?
Huh?
Why you don't like Wynn Resorts?
I've never been a hotel investor. Hotels most of them have terrible balance sheets. High, it costs a lot. The cost of capital is high. But Wynn Resorts is one of the better hotel chains that's in the game when it comes to hotel management, I'm just not a hotel investing kind of person. I kind of always stayed from Hilton, Marriott, the whole hotel franchise is kind of what I stayed away from. But let me get an idea. Let me see something right quick, Jose, since you asked that question. What have they done this year? Yep, Wynn Resorts down 11% year to date. Was up 29% last year, down 17% in 5 years. I stay away from them. I do not like the hotel franchising. I stay away from them. Because the cost of capital, what it costs to run them, and most hotels aren't profitable. A lot of overhead, a lot of capital-intensive businesses. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of stay away from hotels. So let's go a little further, man. All right, this one caught me by surprise, but it's something I've been saying for the longest, but I like to see the data on it. The world is using more the U.S. dollar than ever. Offshore U.S. dollar deposits held in banks outside the U.S. are up a record $14.5 trillion. Now think about that for a second, right? There's a reason why people keep using the dollar more. There's a reason behind that. Well, the dollar is tied to what? Oil. The petrodollar. Right? We're going to back this up with something, though. This is 220% more than the 4.5 trillion held at the beginning of the century. By comparison, only 3.5 trillion worth of euros are held in offshore banks outside of the Eurozone. And the Fed and domestic central banks hold over 19 trillion. This means offshore U.S. dollar deposits are now equivalent to 43% of domestic bank deposits, with other currencies coming close to this percentage, with no other currencies coming close to this percentage. These are the data. This is the facts. So when people be telling you, man, the dollar trash, yes, it is. But guess what? People are storing up on that trash. They are. The data is the data, right? So what you want to do is watch the dollar. So go holler at the Forex traders because they're going to tell you what to look at. Go holler at, shout out to my Forex traders. Because they know what they looking at. You know what I'm saying?
Did y'all get in loans?
So, somebody say, Trap, I loaded the...
I still was short, man. I don't know what the hell. It didn't end up closing and giving the final signal. That's why I didn't get in. Yeah, just off my strategy wise, because for the true opens in time, it's not giving me bullish. What's it called though? But that doesn't mean it won't go higher if it's creating higher highs. That's just not for me to get in. I just have to follow my rules, bro, because I got the live account. My shit is a little more strict. Yeah. Yeah, because if I follow my thing strictly, the risk management is just gonna take me where I want to go. Because if you're not, I mean, if you don't follow, you can still win. But as far as how your system goes, eventually it's gonna stop playing out, as far as risk to reward. Because you gotta think about it when you start taking those trades, the random ones. What are you going off of? What data are you going off of? Yeah, you just at that point, you're just entering at the pattern at a random time because we're all trading patterns, but the signals at specific times that allow us to get in. Yeah. If I don't see what I want to see by before 11:15, probably take a break and then come back at 1:30. Take another look because just for time wise, if I wanted to see something happen, still the last shot I got for this quarter is Q4 because that quarter is made for reversal. So it'll be my last chance to see if I get the signal. If not, then I'm gonna just skip out and go wait till 1:30 afternoon. And all this is weird. This is like liquidity to me, dude. Like, what? Equal low here, and you got this weird trend line that needs to get locked out. Like, I was just acting like that because it's. I mean, there's news, but I don't really count it as a news day if there's no red folder, because red folder is what gives you the them divergences to even take the trade. Yeah. Oh, he is? Hmm. Probably waiting for him to say some keywords. It's all right. It's cool. I'm used to him now. We got him for 2 more years. You better believe he's gonna make me some. Yeah, it's also still the first week of the month, you know. So, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go start clocking on shit.
It all started with one battery, sparking a revolution. 30 years of battery compatibility, versatility, and innovation with one.
Lives that were cut short. When you talk to a lot of people from South Lebanon, they'll tell you it's been 70 plus years that they've wanted this land in the south. They want the land, they want the water, they want to push the people out of it, they want to destroy it. It seems to be quite systematic. It's not just a short-term displacement, the effort is a long-term generational displacement. The biggest example of propaganda that we've seen so far was probably these leaflets that were dropped over Beirut. Essentially, these were leaflets that said the success of Gaza is now coming to Lebanon, and it encouraged Lebanese to rise up against Hezbollah inside the country. It's also interesting to think about where these leaflets were dropped. These weren't dropped over areas where Hezbollah enjoys great support anyways. Many people would argue this was a psychological tactic. Other forms of propaganda we can talk about are advertisements that have been documented, asking people to give information to Israeli intelligence units. So there is this effort of propaganda to say that, you know, we are on your side against Hezbollah, as if Hezbollah is not a part of the Lebanese society. The Israeli government is trying to press on divides in Lebanese society through the rhetoric.
אנחנו ממשיכים להכות בעוצמה את חיזבאללה, ואנחנו לא נעצור עד שנחזיר לכם את הביטחון.
When Netanyahu says that they are trying to expel Hezbollah for Lebanon, or he calls on the Lebanese people to rise up against Hezbollah to save themselves. It's a means of trying to isolate the Lebanese Shia community away from their own government and from the rest of society. You also saw it when the Israelis warned villages in southern Lebanon not to host Shia Muslims. So they told them, don't host displaced people. It's not just don't host Hezbollah people or Hezbollah fighters. It told them don't host anyone from that sect. The Israelis have tried regionally, not just in Lebanon, but in Syria as well and elsewhere, to create this sort of culture of divide and conquer, of cutting people up based on their sectarian affiliation. Hezbollah is probably at an all-time low popularity-wise amongst the Lebanese population. There are internal divisions. There are people who want to push for better relationships with the Israelis, or at least some kind of peace deal, because they feel that the current status quo is not sustainable. At the same time, most people do not trust that the Israelis are working in Lebanon's best interest. So as much as the Israelis are trying to potentially cultivate allies, I don't think that there is much of an appetite for it amongst the Lebanese population. The Israeli technology has reached such a level that their attacks can be incredibly precise. They've also hacked through a number of systems to the point that they know almost everything about every movement that goes on in the country. Hassan Nasrallah, the late leader who was killed about a year and a half ago, had told Hezbollah's members to stop using cell phones because the thought was that they had been infiltrated. So right now it's quiet, but the drone was out earlier this morning, buzzing over our heads. If you go down this way, down the Corniche, and head up to a central part of Beirut, you have areas like Basta, Nuwairi, Khanda. These areas are where apparently Hezbollah had asked to shut down security cameras because they were worried that they were being accessed by the Israelis. So these are the different ways that this kind of technological warfare is going on at the same time. Using things like drones, AI, hacking, these sort of tactics to make the Lebanese turn on each other or to, go after Israel's enemies. Israel has acted with total impunity, of course in Gaza and now in Lebanon as well. They've killed medics and first responders regularly. They've targeted them in double and triple tap strikes. We've seen journalists killed. It started off with the killing of Aissam Abdallah in early 2023, right after the start of hostilities. That led to a change of calculation of how journalists in Lebanon work. Killing the truth is one of the first things that leads to owning the narrative. And so when you've killed a journalist right away, suddenly the calculus of what risks journalists will take changes. Just last week, a Lebanese journalist, Amal Khalil, was killed in a double tap strike. When Lebanese first responders from the Red Cross tried to reach her, the Israelis prevented them from getting close to her and she ended up dying. Amal Khalil, Ali Sha'ab, these were people who were regularly on the front line. So what Israel has done here is erased a reference point for so many people.
And finally, as the New York Post revealed this past week, there are more changes coming at CBS News under its new editor-in-chief, Bari Weiss. Weiss fired her London bureau chief, Claire Day, after, as the Post put it, the two of them clashed over the network's coverage of the Iran war and Gaza. Day kept pushing for more balanced coverage, and that reportedly cost her her job. She will be replaced by Shandy Race, the former deputy Middle East bureau chief at the Wall Street Journal. It was while Race was at the Journal that reporters there covering Gaza spoke out and said that they were concerned about her leadership. Race is based in Tel Aviv, has no television experience, and will take on the role of foreign editor at CBS. As we have reported here before, Bari Weiss is a self-described Zionist fanatic. Her track record at CBS would have journalistic icons like Walter Cronkite and Edward R. Murrow rolling over in their graves. And with each hiring and firing, CBS's coverage grows less balanced, more pro-Israel, and white.
YouTube, what's going on, man? Show my face real quick here. Like it, right. What's up, YouTube? What's going on? We here, man. I got Big Boss in the building. You know what I'm saying? Here, Twin Peaks Trading, episode 9 podcast. We missed a few days. We was traveling. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have a good vlog coming out soon, though. Me and bro got a lot coming. Course coming. Clothing coming. New coffee brand, Acres coming. So much coming, man. So
Let's hold it down, stick with us, man. Be disciplined. If you're just casually watching the YouTubes, man, like, just be consistent, man. Come through every day. Come through as much as you can. Join the Discord. You know what I'm saying? Just get involved, man. It's like, it's really a key imperative time for people to learn real skills, and more than just like, you know what I'm saying, little side hustles. Really, or learn you something that can, you can hang your hat on. So trading is one of those things. So yeah, so we'll be back same time tomorrow. No more missed days this week. Here to finish strong. Haven't taken any trades this week. Green for the month so far. Green April. Green March. Just working on, you know what I'm saying, scaling. Scaling is all, the biggest thing we're working on right now. So other than that, hope everybody's doing well. I hope the fundeds is still funded. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. Yeah, man. Gonna go ahead and sign out. I'm about to go take bro to the beach. We're just about to get the hell out of here, man. Everybody pray for NVIDIA. Pray for peace, man. We're out.